Today we're breaking down Episode 1 of Uma Musume Pretty Derby, where we meet our energetic and pure-hearted main character, Special Week, as she begins her new life at Trakan Academy. The episode begins with Special Week traveling by train to Trakan Academy. She's extremely excited to start her first semester. But once she gets off the train, she realizes she has accidentally gotten off at the wrong station. A staff member there suggests she check out the nearby racetrack. Special remembers she needs to reach the academy by 6 p.m. She decides to go see the racetrack first. The racetrack is where the Twinkle series takes place, a huge racing event filled with food stalls and an exciting atmosphere. While exploring, Special Week sees the talented racer Silence Suzuka. Meanwhile, a strange man who later turns out to be a trainer approaches Special in an odd way. She politely avoids him and stays cautious. The race begins, and Silence Suzuka immediately takes the lead with her incredible speed. That same man analyzes her racing strategy, while Suzuka's actual trainer, Hana Tuju, gives her own commentary. Suzuka wins the race smoothly, impressing everyone. Special Week is deeply inspired by her performance. After the race, Suzuka performs in a special post-victory event called the Winning Concert. The entire stadium enjoys her elegant performance. Special is mesmerized but suddenly remembers the academy deadline. She rushes toward Trakan Academy at full speed. The next morning, the academy secretary Tazuna Hayakawa guides Special Week to her classroom. Special feels nervous because she arrived late the previous night in class. She meets Fuji Kisakaharu, Urasean, Sky L. Condor Pasagras. Wonder Special introduces herself in a clumsy way, but the other students welcome her warmly. During lunch, Special shares her dream of joining Silence Suzuka's team, Team Wriggle. Her friends tell her there's a strict entry test to get in. Special and Haru Urata both participate. Before the race starts, Special states her goal to become Japan's best Uma Musume. Some applicants laugh, but Special stays determined. The test begins. She starts slow, but gradually gains speed. When she spots Suzuka on the sidelines, she becomes extra motivated. However, the final result reveals that El Condor Pasa finished first and secured the spot in Team Wriggle. But still hopeful, while leaving near the academy entrance, Special is suddenly grabbed by a group of masked girls. They take her to a hidden room later, revealed to be the base of Team Spica here. The strange guy from earlier reappears. He is actually trainer, the head of Team Spica. The biggest surprise, Silent Suzuka has also joined Team Spica. Because Team Wriggle wasn't able to understand her running technique, the trainer reminds Special of her dream, and the team members share their own goals. Special realizes that, unlike others, this team doesn't mock her dream. They genuinely support her. She confidently declares that she will give her best for Team Spica. The episode ends with the trainer announcing, next week, Special Week will make her debut. Now dark out, Special and Silence, Suzuka walk together and briefly talk with each other until they reach the dormitory area. They're there greeted by Fuji Kisaki, who informs Special that not only is her room ready, but, as it so turns out, her roommate is Suzuka. In their room, an elated Special drafts a letter to her mom, but stops midway to cordially detail her appreciation. To work well with her, to Suzuka, Special has a dream about racing a small bird when she was a child, until she's awoken by Suzuka, informing her she'll be late for class. Panic-stricken, Special gets dressed and rushes to the academy. During class, Sihan Sky and El Condor Pasa correctly answer the questions asked to them by their homeroom teacher. While Special struggles to take notes, after the class, Air Groove informs Special that the student council president wants to speak with her. In the student council office, Simbali Rudolph introduces herself, and the two talk about various subjects, including the academy, Special's background and mother, as well as how Simbali's debut race went. To give Special a better understanding of her school environment, Simbali assigns Tokai Teo give her a tour of the place. Before Special leaves, Simbali points out a framed quote that says, "Eclipse first, the rest nowhere," and asks her if she understands it, as it's the school motto. Unfortunately, Special doesn't understand it, but Simbali doesn't hold it against her. That's settled with Special leaves the office as Simbali reflects on the meaning of the motto. The first place the two visit for their tour of the school is the library, and then the pool area. Outside of the academy, they talk about Special's goal and her opinions on the student council president. Teo holds the president in high regards, detailing how she wants to become just like her one day. Special recalls her own dream to be like Suzuka, which inspires her to earnestly try her best in preparation for her debut race. Later, Trainer has Special and Vodka play a game of Twister, as it helps them build flexibility and endurance. The following day, the contestants to Special Week's debut race is released. Although her friends are excited for her, Special is anxious. By dusk, Special diligently trains with her team. Back at the dorms, an exhausted Special heads back to her room, while Fuji requests a favor from Suzuka is to look after Special in the dorms. Fuji's reason for her request is because of Special's unique background, living with no other horse girls where she was from. Accepting the task, Suzuka finds Special sleeping on her desk, seeing that she fell asleep while trying to write a letter to her mother. Eventually, Team Spica discuss the plan for their debut race, and Special is told to simply run to her heart's content. Hearing this advice has Special feel unsettled, and it's shown when she's in her room performing maintenance on her shoes. Recalling Fuji's request, Suzuka asks Special, "Is something wrong?" to which she brushes off. However, Suzuka has a heart-to-heart with Special concerning her dream, and during this, it's revealed that Special has two mothers. One who died sometime after giving birth to her, and the other who raised and trained her to be the best racehorse in Japan. On the day of the debut race, Special messes up her introduction by falling down on stage. Conveniently noting how he forgot to give Special her race bib, Trainer has Suzuka deliver it to her. In the tunnel that leads to the racetrack, Suzuka meets and gives Special her race bib, while also giving her some inspirational advice. Moved by the words of encouragement, Special thanks Suzuka and runs off to the tracks. During the race, Special makes it to 5th, but is soon surpassed by Queen Berry, who tries to fling dirt at Special, who deftly dodges the oncoming piles. Reaching the 4th corner of the track, Queen Berry takes the lead, only to get into a neck-to-neck race with Special. At the finish line, Special manages to win the race. After the race, Trainer briefly talks with Hana about Special and Suzuka that night. Special, along with Queen Berry and Bamboo Memory, perform the winning concert.